safe to say I won't be here for long, as we have got Luugi versus Miya, folks.
So what did you get?
To the qualifiers. My name is NutRoast. I'm joined, of course, by the legendary B. Turn on any stream, anytime, anywhere, and you'll see him somewhere. You'll hear him somewhere.
Yeah, I won't see him in a grave, but that's another story. Anyway, what did you find as information? You said you were socializing.
So, Luugi versus Miya. Just had a chat with Luugi.
There we are. That's what you call socializing.
Yeah, obviously Miya, absolute force to be reckoned with. Definitely one of the favorites, and definitely in contention. One of the top dogs. Maybe not quite the high highs as some of the other Japanese legends, but certainly an absolute statement maker. Luugi is feeling a little nervous, some would say.
No way.
Obviously, it's Luugi, so he's not like nervous or anything. He's just like, yeah.
I'm nervous.
He's just like, yeah, it's going to be a great game. I've got a game plan, and if I get thrown off stage once, I'll die. So I'm just not going to get thrown off stage.
Simple.
Which
Why
is
did I think about it?
Yeah, it's fascinating to see. He's feeling somewhat confident. It's just
Baku, can you lift Luugi's screen a bit because it's tilted on the side a bit?
Ooh, well. See how tilted he gets in the game. But no, he has never played Miya before, not even in friendlies. Obviously, we've seen Luugi against top Game&Watches before. I think there's been a couple of bouts between Luugi and Meister. I think that's actually a somewhat common one in terms of how Luugi gets overseas and how Meister gets overseas as well. But really, that's probably the highest level he's used to playing. So Miya's going to be a different gravy entirely. Still, Luugi described himself as having 3 game plans. And so, naturally, that's 3 games that he gets to try them on. So
okay, so what's the first one? Do you have any idea? Or just say
he didn't tell me. He just said if I get thrown off stage, I die. So let's see if that goes into the gameplay. Nico, what am I looking at?
Let's see. For once, I have a game to support the Brits on this one, and you know what? I'll do it with pleasure. So we're going on to Town and City. We saw already Miya a bit before in doubles. I think you were also casting it, if I'm correct. And you saw how obnoxious he was with T, right?
Well, obnoxious is certainly a word choice.
Certainly like Pollitt were to say it.
One that I would entirely agree
Bro,
with.
he's off stage, and he's still off stage.
And he died!
Yeah,
that's the
game plan is being followed.
Well, I don't think that's the game plan, but it's definitely something to be aware
of.
So we get the grab down.
Could he
see
die
if
from
find
it?
A kill off this. Wait,
no!
He can find a kill off anything. Unfortunately, not going to get the up B, but we saw a flash of greatness there as the wall of pork comes through to try and stifle that approach up into the air. Not quite going to catch the platform. Maybe if he had a bit more awareness of that timing, could have had a safer landing. As the grab comes out, thrown forward.
Yeah, and then another good edge guard by Miya. The way he is going is not looking great. What am I there for NutRoast right now? It's 71% on the first stock of Miya, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident. Even the upbeat, yeah, okay, never mind. We're talking about Luigi. I forgot we're talking about
Certainly
Luigi.
is. Look, you can't take a minute. You can't take a second. You can't take any time to breathe against Luugi, all right? But, alas, Miya is the one in a commanding lead right now, Nico.
Indeed, commanding lead, but that upbeat just saved his butt cheeks, 2D butt cheeks at this point. But hey, you know what? Again, he got more chances to do to do it again. That grab is going to punish with an up throw into upper, taking some percent, but again, percent doesn't mean anything in this matchup.
Parry of the plunger, that was absolutely nasty. Missed fire to buy a little bit of ground. That's going to be very helpful as the bomb dissipates onto the platform. Good evasion, that airspeed doing fantastic work. We're going to see a tornado? No, we can't. The DI is right and the fair doesn't connect. So we are back onto the stage. There's the trap. What have we got?
Nothing, unfortunately, for the British side here. You are going to try and climb something with that's there. Not going to connect to anything, unfortunately. And the bomb is just doing wonders for Miya, forcing Luugi to go onto his shield and just giving some free stage control for the Japanese player.
Ooh, sent straight up. That was a very nasty game coming out from Miya. What a statement. Luugi absolutely spinning.
Game plan number 2. Game plan number 2.
Yeah, so that was in theory game plan number 1.
Yeah.
So now we're going to see game plan number 2. Unless it's like a 3-part game plan. Clearly, you know, I didn't say I was good at socializing. I just said I tried it.
Shall we go directly to phase 2 of the game plan, or?
I think it's worth running back. You know, but we're going to see we are
adding platforms.
PS2.
All right.
I think it could come in handy as you can see Luugi there. Just holding space, trying not to jump too much, trying to be caught by those nairs.
Yeah, definitely respecting the approaches of that 2D man, and you could see last time how it went bad whenever he was going in. So right now, he's the one saying, hey, if you want to play, you got to approach. I'm not going in. And I think this is the game plan shift we were talking about earlier.
I think so. Here we go. Come and get a conversion. Great tech. Hit dash attack for your troubles, but it's much worth.
Yeah, I guess Game&Watch is one of the hardest characters to go for combos because good catch here with the up to up B. But before that, you could see that even at 10%, normal combo works for Luugi because he's one of the lightest characters in the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he did like have the spike sound and all.
Ooh, going low.
Talking about Spike.
As you can see, game plan number 2. Not doing too bad, but he has been thrown off stage, and this is where Miya can really find a kill. So many tools to be able to use that down air, that forward air. There is no safety, as down tilt proving a pretty successful option as the wall of pork comes down. Not quite enough as the double plunger.
And now he needs to avoid the walls of turtles. He does manage to do so. There we go. Ooh. Finally back onto the main part of the stage. Why he needs to stay near the Pokeball in the middle of it?
Certainly does. Sent into the sky, not quite enough.
Nope, but sending a message nonetheless.
Certainly. And that message is that Luugi's not down and out yet, but Miya, one of the best for a reason. Seed number 1. And after that first game, you can absolutely tell why this is a force to be reckoned with.
Seed is just a number, friend.
I like that. That's good. I like seed is just a number. As we do come on through. Frankly, the numbers I'm looking at are looking mighty strong. 117, no Master Chief either side. Can we find it? Ooh, Tornado!
Tornado, good DI on the side of Miya. Was good to survive this one, but hey, damage is ramping up nonetheless. You know that. Oh,
misfire!
Oh,
he goes low!
And he goes down. Unfortunately, there's no way he got
no jump.
Yeah. A lot of damage, but again, doesn't mean anything. If he does manage to catch Luugi's jump, he's cooked.
Well, there's 2 stocks on the side of both players. It's looking good.
There we go. Calling out the spot dodger, punishing with up smash. Now we keep a lead we got just before.
Well, we can certainly try, but Luugi needs to not get carried away. You can see he's edging slightly closer to the edge of that stage, not holding center, but again, not risking any jumps either. You can see not going to chase after Miya, waiting for Miya to make a mistake, make a commitment. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Do you make it back from there? Have you got a jump? No
need for commitment. You just die from this one. You're talking about mistakes, and there it is. Luugi losing his stock 2 and losing all the advantage he built for the past 3 minutes.
It's rough. Couple of nairs for the trouble. The bucket is in play. Remember that, folks, as a little bit of conversion up B, gonna break that combo. Bomb coming out. The Fairs, they're looking pretty dangerous. This could be it.
He doesn't have any more jumps. Now it's time to go for the misfire. If he can't have
one,
please, misfire!
Misfire! Oh my goodness. Just when you needed it most, it comes in clutch, but Miya is not going to be taking that sitting down.
He's not done
Back
yet.
off once
He's not
again.
done yet.
Air dodge to side. We need something. Back throw. If he reads a jump, he's doomed. Aggressive options. The chair's coming out.
B cannot kill from up there. He will have to kill with an option from the sides, obviously. And you can see the chair. He went for the dragging there into F tilt. Not going to happen this time around, but the writing is pretty cool, and it's spelling doom.
It's not looking good. Things are tense. That's a big bucket right there. Luugi has one chance to find a hit, find anything to convert off of, but Miya refuses to allow any semblance of a comeback.
I like the game plan number 2, but it seems like it's not enough. Are we going to be like game plan number 3?
I have a feeling game plan number 3 is going to be game plan number 2, but with some slight addendums. We've shown that it can be done. And Miya just absolutely showcasing. Stock down on Game&Watch, making the comeback. That was ludicrous. Touch of death is abhorrently present here in Uzès. As we get into game 3, can Luugi find signs of life in this set? Or is Miya just going to have a clean...
Bro, the total and the back, the dash attack are doing so well as edge guard for Miya. Luugi doesn't even have... Oh, good idea here to drift away to avoid the downer. He's learning.
Certainly is, but he needs a moment to breathe. Can't get a conversion off of that. That was your chance. It's just so difficult. The wall of pork trying to keep Luugi at bay. The sausages are flying, but unfortunately so. Oh, it's our dear friend Luugi. Going to see if they can find the plunger. Rising Nair, going to catch.
Clanking with the bomb here, going for the up to just ramping up his sense.
Oh,
not exactly knowing what to do after the shield, and he's going to get spiked again. But this down there, Miya will make it back on the stage without any difficulty at all.
Yeah, these down airs are absolutely ruthless as trying to find a kill. A kill can be found if Luugi can land a stray Nair or maybe even catch up high with a tornado, but Miya just doesn't present these weaknesses. Taking a pan to the face and a couple of fish for your trouble.
That second stock is not looking good at all for the British player here.
There we go. There's the up B.
Never mind. I guess he just wanted to prove me wrong. Got you, Luugi.
There it is. Can you hear it, folks? The thump, thump, thump. The heart is beating. The blood is pumping. We've got signs of life. Potentially a set on our hands. But Miya has been in worse situations before. And
definitely.
To buckle.
And right now he's 2 wins ahead compared to Luugi. So right now, not a lot of pressure on his shoulders, if I may say. And yeah, there's so many projectiles, so many like tools he got compared to Luugi that he's not very scared of his approaches.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky indeed, only 45%. We're going to find a cheeky dash stack here. The fisticuffs will just bring Miya to the 60 threshold.
It is hard to find a get off me option that works for Game&Watch. That character has such wonderful buttons. The dash stack doing a lot of work, just clinging to the ceiling.
I think he used his jump.
Oh!
He used his jump indeed. He will manage to find the sweet spot of the up B here, but besides just sending a message that doesn't do anything.
The best he could hope for. Miya, just an unwavering force.
Covering every single option. You want to avoid the upper? Hey, take it now in the face afterwards. Chair, alright. He's still got a jump.
Coming
He's
out,
going
low.
below, going for the upper to just punish the aggressiveness.
Oh, that was a hard call out from Luugi.
Second time he goes for the call out with that smash, and good thing he did manage to pull the kill, to get a kill out of it, because he just stopped the bling at 85%, but there's still blood in the water, and Luugi is still on the edge of death.
Yep, just going to take some punishment just to get back to the center.
Does he have a jump? I don't think he got a jump. He's cooked. No, he did. Never mind. I'm just a gossip.
Oh, Miya just waiting, just patient. Luugi not too happy with that, but how can you not be? Miya, #1 seed, dominating in that set. My goodness, that was brutal. Miya, what a force.
Yeah. I mean, he's a Brit, so I'm kind of happy in a way, but he's European.